I love doing the videos in the forest because I am immersed in the energetic web of all the trees and all the plants growing in the forest. And because our brains are not steel traps, they are transmitters. So when I'm in the forest, I get a lot of interesting thoughts and ideas about this reality. Oh, this plant is tickling me right here. And this one's been talking a lot about intuition, this walk, intuition and confidence, in building confidence in your intuition. And I was thinking back to one of the walks I had last week where I thought I found chanterelles and the chanterelle mushroom. And then, but I came home and I didn't, usually I would cook them up right away and have them, fry them up, like, because they're so delicious. But I didn't. I just kind of, I'm going to see, I don't know if these are really chanterelles. And it turns out my boyfriend came over and showed me, oh yeah, they're a look-alike. They're not chanterelles. So that little intuitive voice that was like, no, just wait, was powerful, and it was something to listen to. And I'd have to say, if it was a few years ago, I don't know if I'd listen to that voice. I would hear the voice, but I don't know if I'd listen. So really what makes your intuitive sense grow stronger, which is really this link to the higher self, is listening to this small voice that says, just wait, don't do that. And, when you're like me, I have a lot of mental energy and I'm always like thinking about stuff and recognizing the patterns and things and doing stuff like that. And, it's hard for me to release my agenda, what I want to happen, versus being guided. And that's kind of how I would describe my life as in the second half, is like, I no longer am pushing the things I want. I am actually co-creating now with my guides and my ancestors, all those that are healed and are of love and light and are here for my greatest destiny and purpose, because not all your ancestors are here for that. And I've had to really work with the wounded ancestors, especially the women in my lineage, both sides, mainly my mom's side, to really separate when I am getting triggered or something like that. It's usually when these ancestors come in and they want to help you, but maybe their way of helping isn't really the best way for you. So I think they've helped get me out of things quickly. But maybe I didn't need to burn bridges. So, with the blowtorch, maybe I could have communicated and it wouldn't be such a huge drama. So there is a big learning in distinguishing, all the ancestors around you and who you've allowed in, maybe unconsciously, and who you really need to be working with. The higher octaves of those ancestors, there are the ones that have done the work that are here around you and ready to help you, but maybe the other ones get so much attention that you don't know that they're there and you don't actually address them and call on them. So it's a real thing, like trying to distinguish what's what. And part of it is, really, once you center your energy field and it's not being pulled in all these directions, and you get clear with your intuitive voice, what the voice is saying, is it the one to listen to? Sometimes we have other voices in our heads telling us things because this is a transmitter. Our brains are very much, um, all disease starts here. Everything starts up here, and then goes into the body. And really balancing the hemispheres is what is crucial, and what actually in the ancients they had more of a balance. In fact, they were more right brain dominant. So they could function and do things and take care of themselves and all that, and recognize that we live in this sea of energy, with all these energies around us, entities, high vibrational beings, low vibrational beings, ancestors, all of that could be seen and sensed when there is more attunement to the right hemisphere. And unfortunately, in this materialistic reality we live in, which is just a front, really, all these things are here, but it's whether or not, what gets the most attention. The materialism gets the most attention. But really, all these things are here, all these levels, these layers, these dimensions, and we have access to them. And we can also protect ourselves, and when we are working with these energies. And really, a lot, the ones that are here for our greatest destiny and purpose really have a lot of good information, and are really just have helped me so much in my life, and helped me to really be happy here in this reality. So, strengthening the intuitive voice, the little voice in our heads. How do you do that? Well, first of all, you listen and you act on it. And just make it like an experiment, like, okay, if I listen to this, let's see what happens. And then, good things happen, and that's the voice to listen to. Then we start to recognize and work with it more, consciously. All right. Peace and blessings.